But when a woman trains a man, she's doing something unnatural. She's reversing polarity. She wants to lead what she is designed to follow. And when she succeeds, she kills her own attraction to her. These guys, like most men, forget the silent truth, which is that loyalty is born in famine, not the feast. A young woman's love is unstable, but much more authentic and real, while an older woman's love is stable, but far more conditional. One burns hot, the other burns only if the contract is good. One follows you because dominance and submission because he highlights one of biology's cruelest laws, which is when a man shapes a woman, he loves her more. But when a woman shapes a man, she stops loving him. You see, gentlemen, when a man trains a woman with his influence rather than force, he's building his ideal. He leads her into his vision. She becomes more feminine under his structure, and he becomes more devoted because she reflects him. This is leadership with love and direction, and women will completely and wholly submit to this. But when a woman trains a man, she's doing something unnatural. She's reversing polarity. She wants to lead what she is designed to follow. And when she succeeds, she kills her own attraction to him. She'll say she wants a soft and sensitive man, but then despise him when he cries in front of her, as she should. She'll say she wants emotional connection, but then she'll throw up in her mouth when he actually shows emotional connection. When a man knows what he wants, he leads. When a woman thinks she knows what she wants, she misleads. One creates order, the other creates confusion. That's not cruelty, guys. That's design. A man's love deepens with a woman's submission, but a woman's love dies with a man's submission. Because the truth is that women want to admire a man, not adjust him. She doesn't want to mold her leader. She wants to melt for him. And this is why relationships collapse, guys. Men stop leading and then women start compensating. This flips the polarity. And once a woman feels like she's teaching you how to be a man, she can't unsee it. Her respect disappears. Her desire evaporates. And before you know it, she's out the door. So this cruel yet accurate biological law is very simple. The man must remain the sculptor while the woman remains the clay that willingly forms. If that offends her, then she wasn't built for polarity. And if this confuses you, then you weren't built for leadership. When you build her, you bind her. When she builds you, she breaks you. That's the difference between leading with clarity and being led by confusion. So let's do some quick math here. Men fall deeper in love when she adapts to him, while women become colder if he adapts to her. Your leadership multiplies her love while your submission destroys it. That's nature, folks. It's uncomfortable, but it's also do you think men value virginal women more than anything else in the world? Simple. Because a woman no man has touched is one of the biggest flexes a man can have. This is why Akash was so bold and brazen and confident when talking trash to Fresh and Fit. Unfortunately for him, his wife had a higher body count than a Black Ops Navy SEAL before she met him, and he's clearly paying the price for that now, but I digress. In a world full of she belongs to the streets, if you manage to pull a woman untouched by a man, that's not only a rarity, that is currency. You see, men don't brag about the body counts of their women. They brag about standards. They brag about a clean past, a clean slate, a clean conscience. Because every man knows the truth, and that truth is that purity isn't oppression like feminists would have you believe. No, purity is value. That's why the same women who like to scream slut-shaming go definitely silent when an actual good girl flashes that 5-carat engagement ring. And women know the truth too. This is why they hide their body counts like it's classified CIA intel. Because deep down, they all know a woman untouched is top tier. You can call this insecurity, you can call it misogyny, you can call it whatever helps you sleep at night. None of that changes male preference. But ladies, you need to understand that men don't see virginity as perfection. No, it's about discipline. It's about temperance. It's about self-respect, impulse control, the kinds of qualities that are rare even in men. A woman untouched is a major flex because it shows she respected herself before she even met you. That's loyalty in advance, gentlemen, and this is powerful. Girls are all the time squawking, body count doesn't matter. If that were the case, then why aren't men lining up ran through? Yeah, I didn't think so. Having a woman that no man has known biblically doesn't make you old-fashioned. It makes you selective. A man of standards. A man with options. A man who can choose. In a generation where everyone's been shared, exclusivity is the new luxury. And if you had it, then fucking flex it. Because it doesn't matter how big your bank account is, guys. It doesn't matter how many supercars you have or how awesome your private jet is. A virginal woman is the most valuable commodity a man can ever acquire in his life. The biggest downfall a man can have is when he gets rich and starts messing with women who weren't there when he couldn't afford to pay attention. Guys like Neon, Destiny, and Akash come to mind immediately. Sam Frank ran circles around Neon, who still carries a torch for her. Melina left Destiny for a man who wears a dress. And Jazleen is currently doing her level best that everyone knows what an idiot Akash was for believing she was a virgin when they got together. These guys, like most men, forget the silent truth, which is that loyalty is born in famine, not the feast. And so many of these guys make the egregious mistake of throwing away the woman who was his ride or die when he was broke for a woman who only showed up after he became worth showing up for. These new women don't love you, gentlemen. They love the life you've built. They love the lifestyle, not the scars that created it. You were never her type when you were broke. Think Travis Hunter before Liana found out he was a football star destined to be a first-round draft pick in the NFL. Funny how he magically became her soulmate after he started being mentioned as a Heisman trophy candidate, right? The hard truth is that men often forget that the woman who suffered with them is the one who will bleed for them when times are tough. Most women today will vanish the second your lifestyle dips even 5% and sometimes even less than that, because a woman who starved with you is extremely valuable because she chose you when it made absolutely no logical sense. That's loyalty you can't buy, fake, or replace. Unfortunately, most men trade that commodity for a prettier face. Men like this forget the law of the game, which is that any woman who joins you at the top will never respect the climb. She didn't sweat for it, she didn't sacrifice for it, she didn't bleed for it. She just showed up when you were at or near the top. And the funny thing is that you'll see a lot of them brag about how they've been with him since the start, like he was his day one. Gentlemen, never upgrade the woman who never upgraded you. Eat with the one who held the pot when there was nothing in it. Live with the one who was with you when you lived in a tiny studio in the bad part of town. There's an old saying that goes, dance with the one who brung you, which means staying loyal to those who stayed loyal to you. The woman who starved with you, she deserves to be at the table when you can afford lobster and Wagyu steaks and caviar. The woman who arrives late, she deserves to wait in line for the scraps. Choose like a king, gentlemen, not like the truth nobody wants to admit. Loving a woman more than she loves you, that's like bleeding next to a shark. And we have so many clueless men calling this romance. Gentlemen, I'm here to tell you, women don't smell cologne, they smell weakness. And the hard truth is that when you tell her you die for her, she stops living for you. The polarity dies, the attraction dies, and worst of all, the respect dies. Women fall in love up, guys, not down, not sideways, up. If she feels like she's above you, you're done. Love bombing her doesn't make her loyal, it makes her bored. And a bored woman is a dangerous woman to both herself and her man. Because as we all know, a dangerous woman ruins men. A man loving too hard isn't romantic, it's stupidity. Why? Because he's unarmed. He's food to her. Men these days think love is currency, while women think love is luxury. If you give it away too cheap, she'll treat you like she got you at the dollar store. If you love her more, she'll test you more. She'll push you more. She'll disrespect you more. A woman only loves deeply when she fears losing you, not when she knows you'd burn your whole life down for her. So control your love the way she controls her ego. Because if you don't, you will end up drowning, worshiping someone who wouldn't even swim with you. And sharks do not pet understanding, because the truth is that a woman between the ages of 18 and 25 doesn't decide attraction. She simply responds to it. There's no checklist. There's no criteria. There's no what's his salary. Her biology decides for her. If she wants you, you'll see it in her eyes before she even realizes why she wants you. There's no is his career stable. There's no is he husband material. There's no calculated angle or hidden agenda. It's just pure polarity, raw arousal. Her body betrays her logic because she wants the man, not the resume. But all that changes with time and bad decisions. Because with enough heartbreak, after enough games, after enough chaos, that instinct dies. The world teaches her strategy. Her feelings get replaced with filter. Her desire becomes management, which means she stops falling in love and starts optimizing it. All of a sudden, raw attraction goes from I want to bang him to what does he bring to the table? What kind of lifestyle can he provide for me? Is he useful? How can I extrapolate resources out of him for the least amount of effort? To her, love becomes a negotiation tactic. Her carnal desires get replaced with economics. After 25, most women don't fall in love. They select love like a job offer. Before it was who excites me, but after a certain age, it's who upgrades my lifestyle. She goes from I want him to yeah, he makes sense. Now, this isn't evil or nefarious, but it's not attraction either, and the difference is simple. A young woman's love is unstable, but much more authentic and real, while an older woman's love is stable, but far more conditional. One burns hot, the other burns only if the contract is good. One follows you because she feels it, the other follows you because she benefits from it. And that is why men chase youth. And older women like to shame men and characterize this preference as PDF philia. But what they don't understand is that men prefer young women not just because of age, but because of authenticity. They're not chasing 18 to 23. No, what they're really chasing is the last phase of unfiltered desire before trauma rewrites it, ego edits it, and fear negotiates it. And that's the truth nobody wants to admit. Young women love with instinct, while older women love with intention. One is honest, the other is edited, and everything that's edited loses its purity. Men don't crave young women. No, we crave the uncorrupted attraction, the kind of attraction that isn't programmed or filtered or transactional, the kind that existed before love became a business deal, back before desire was a pulse and not a sprint. Many times over a year. When a woman hates you, she wants to bang you. If she hates you enough, she's already fantasized about sleeping with you. And I know this makes absolutely zero logical sense to you guys because you're men, but this is how it is. Men hate with distance while women hate with obsession. And the reason for this is that a woman's hatred is never clean. It's never pure. It's never rational. That's why there's always a sexual undertone lurking beneath the rage. The man she truly quote unquote hates, she dreams about him pinning her down and pounding her senseless. She ain't thinking about the good guy. She ain't thinking about the simp. No, she's thinking about the man she can't control, the man who cannot be tamed. She doesn't fantasize about nice. She's fantasized about the man who made her ego bleed. She's not fighting you. She's fighting the fact that she'd let you smash. Female hate is twisted, guys. it really is. It's emotional, it's neurotic, it's irrational. And don't try to make sense of it, guys, because you never will. Because the simple truth is that female desire isn't logical. It is simply chemical warfare between what the world tells her is real love and her biology. If she quote unquote hates you with a passion, I can guarantee you that she has already imagined banging you. This is another ugly truth that women will deny until their last breath.